My fiancé, who has cheated on me in the past, left for the night with 3 guys she met at the bar right in front of me when we had a fight. I need some help.
Hey Reddit. Okay, this is gonna be a long one, but I really need some advice. I'm not the smartest guy out there, or the most talented. I am 30, my name is Frank, I am from the Midwest, and I've been with my fiancée, Jennifer, who's 28, for almost 2 years now. We just got engaged a few months back. She's the prettiest girl I've ever been with, no doubt. I've had 2 long-term relationships before, but those girls were both really big girls. Not to be mean, just saying it like it is. I loved them and all, but it was hard to be sexually attracted to them. But Jennifer, she's not like that, she's actually kinda skinny. Maybe too skinny, but it was different for me, so I felt lucky. My friends and some of my extended family make fun of all of my girlfriends for either being big, or saying that Jennifer looks like a young skinny boy with long hair, but I don't care what they say, I think she looks like an angel. When we first got together, it was amazing. I thought, damn, I really hit the jackpot this time. I was proud to have her as my girlfriend, and for a while, everything felt great. But as time went on, things started getting kinda rough. We both like to drink, and it's kinda become a thing. We probably go out drinking at the bar at least 3 to 5 times a week. I know that's a lot, but it's just what we have always done. The problem is, about half of the time that we drink, we end up fighting. And sometimes not just little fights, but big, loud fights. We fight about everything and nothing, and it's getting exhausting. One of the biggest problems is how she talks about my family behind their backs and to their faces, especially when she's drunk. My dad, Daniel, he likes to drink regularly too. He's a good guy, everyone loves him, he is my best friend. He's just got that really friendly personality that people like, you know? But Jennifer, she's always talking crap to him when we are at the bar. She'll call him a
stupid Polish drunk,
and says things like,
I can't understand a word that you are saying, you bald f***ing goof. You're slobbering all over the place,
to his face when he has had one too many beers at the bar. She even says stuff about my mom, brother, and sister, friends, my whole extended family, calling them
moronic bitches who can't stop talking so much shit,
among other things. I have a very big extended family, lots of aunts, uncles, and cousins. We are pretty close and they are extremely gossipy. It can be hard for many outsiders to handle, but she does not make it any easier. It's like she just picks fights for no reason, with me, my friends, my family, and she knows it makes me mad. My friends and family mean a lot to me, and hearing her say those things feels really disrespectful and it puts me in a bad position. The other day, we were at one of our usual bars, and we got into another fight. This time it was about her not having a job. She's been out of work for 3 months now, and she doesn't seem like she's in a hurry to find a new one. I mean, I'm working my butt off, paying most of the bills, and it's starting to feel like she doesn't even care. So, I brought it up, and she got pissed. She said,
you know how depressed I am and how hard it is for me to get a job. I will start applying when I am ready, but I think it will be a while.
We kept going back and forth, and eventually, she just got up and walked over to another table and sat down with these 3 dudes, strangers to me and her. Now, I know she does these things to piss me off, and I always let it get to me, falling into her trap. I tried to act like it didn't bother me and just stayed at the bar, but I kept watching her laugh and talk with those dudes. She kept saying things like,
I'm having such a good time with you guys. You guys are so much funnier and cooler than my boyfriend.
Loud enough for the whole bar to hear it. It made me feel like a total idiot. I didn't know what to do, so I just stayed put and kept drinking. I went to the bathroom to pee and compose myself because I was getting emotional. When I came out, her and the 3 guys were gone. I called her so many times, but she didn't pick up. I figured maybe she'd come back to our shared apartment and would be there when I got home, but she wasn't there. I tried calling her again a million times, but she would not pick up her phone. Then my phone rings about an hour later. It was a number I didn't know. I curiously picked up the call and one of the guys she left with starts laughing and told me,
"Hey man, your girl's with us now. We're all gonna have some fun with her."
Then another guy grabbed the phone and said,
"What a weak bitch you are, letting her walk out with 3 guys.
They were just mocking me. I was fuming, but I hung up the phone and tried to call her again. Still no answer. They called back, and the other guy said,
"You want to hear your girlfriend get pounded by real men, you f***ing simp."
I hung up. The strange number kept calling back, so I just turned off my phone. I spent the whole night just sitting at our apartment, feeling like a loser, and finished off a 5th of whiskey and the rest of a 12-pack that was in the fridge. I didn't know where she was or what she was doing, and it made me feel sick. She came back the next morning like nothing even happened. She looked like hell, but when I asked her where she had been and what she had been doing, she just shrugged and said,
"Don't worry about it."
I asked her how could I not and that I needed to know what she was doing. She said,
Nothing. We just freaking drank some more and smoked some weed."
I asked her about the call I got from those guys and brought up the things that they were telling me, and she just rolled her eyes like it was no big deal.
"They were just joking. Those guys were awesome. Don't be such a stupid little fucking baby. You sucked last night, so I wanted to hang out and have some fun."
I kept pushing her for answers about exactly what they did, but she said,
"Can you stop being so insecure? Geez, can't I get a night off from you every once in a while? We are getting married. You need to learn how to just trust me and stop being so damn jealous."
Every time we fight, she pulls this card. But how can I trust her when she does stuff like this? I know she's cheated on me at least 2 times before we got engaged. She cheated on me with a coworker from her old job at Subway, and then a few months later with one of my cousin's friends that she met at a family get-together. Both times she said she felt lonely and that I was acting like an idiot to her during those times. And like an idiot, I forgave her. I guess I was just afraid of losing her. She's the prettiest girl I've ever had, and the thought of starting over is scary as hell. I don't want to be alone again, and part of me still feels lucky to have her. But at the same time, I'm starting to feel like she doesn't respect me at all, and it is never going to change. None of my friends and family like her, and they almost all tell me I should break up with her. But it's hard when you're in it, you know? I keep telling myself it's just a rough patch and that things will get better, but I'm not so sure anymore. I tried talking to my dad about it, and he just told me,
"She is not all bad all the time, but I think she has treated everyone badly in your life at least once, and she has treated you badly a lot, kid. You have to decide what you will put up with and start creating boundaries, and I will support you no matter what."
My dad is the best. He is the only one that doesn't tell me I should run for the hills away from her, that I need to think about it and that it needs to be my choice. It feels like no matter what I do, she's gonna keep doing whatever she wants, and I'm the one who's stuck feeling like a fool. So, I'm asking you guys, what do I do here? Do I call off the engagement and move on, or do I stick it out and try to make it work? I really love her, but I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one putting in any effort. I don't want to be alone, but I also don't want to keep feeling disrespected. Has anyone else been through this kind of thing? How'd you handle it? I'd appreciate any advice, even if it's harsh. I know I'm not the handsomest or the smartest, but I'm trying to figure this out. Thanks for reading if you made it all the way through.
Let's check out some comments and see what the people have to say. Koala Hugger 69 says,
"Mate, if this Sheila's got any redeeming qualities, then I must have missed them by a mile. If anyone talked to my old man the way she's talking to yours, she'd be out the door quicker than a roo on a hot tin roof. No worries. Harden up. Bloke and leg it. You're stressing over not finding another skinny bird? Mate, This one's a flaming nightmare. You need to ditch this toxic drongo and figure out how to crack a smile again. She's been playing you for a fool. Guaranteed. Bonking 3 blokes from the boozer, strangers at that. The other 2 you know about. And probably a whole bunch more. Then she's got the cheek to blame you for it. Not even a sorry in sight. Bloody oath. Time to pack it in, mate.
Meme Machine 87 says,
Dude, your friends and family are right. Run for those hills. This girl definitely cheated on you. Not just with the 3 random guys from the bar, but the guy from Subway and the dude she met at your own family get-together too. This means your family knows all about it. That is really embarrassing. You call yourself an idiot 3 times, so you know you're being one. Stop giving her chances. She disrespected you by leaving and sleeping with those guys, and she's going to keep doing it if you let her. The worst part, she is not even sorry about it. Cut your losses and move on, man. You deserve better. Hell, even Kim Jong-un deserves better.
Update time.
So, after everything that happened, Jennifer and I talked things out. She apologized for making me feel bad and said she didn't mean to hurt me. She promised to be better from now on, and we agreed to cut back on our drinking, so now we're only hitting the pub a couple of nights, max. She's been a little nicer to me and my family, which I appreciate. She hasn't been saying too many mean things to my dad's face lately, so that's progress, right? I know that pretty much everyone on here said I should walk away, and pointing out that she doesn't seem to bring anything to the table, but to me, she is the table. She's the prettiest girl I've ever had, and she's still the only one who makes me feel this way, even when things get rough. I guess I just love her too much to give up. I know she's still struggling with her depression, so I'm trying to be patient about the job thing. She says she'll start looking when she feels ready, and I believe her. In the meantime, she's been sleeping a lot and seems really tired all the time and likes to watch videos on her phone when she is awake mostly, so I've been doing most of the housework and paying all the bills. It's a bit overwhelming, but I don't mind since I want to support her through her low points. I do wish she'd pitch in a little more, though. She doesn't really clean up after herself, and our place is kind of a mess. But I get that she's dealing with stuff, so I'm trying not to push too hard. I know she'll come around eventually. She says she is thinking about applying for disability soon for her depression, so that will help if it works. I'm feeling hopeful, even if things aren't perfect. I know relationships take work, and I'm willing to put in the effort because I don't want to lose her. She is my little angel. Thanks for all the advice before, even if some of it was harsh. I'm trying to make it work, and I hope things get better.
Man, you seem like a nice guy, but you come off as a gutless goober. She won't work, cheats on you, and is still mean to your father and the rest of the family? What changed? She brings absolutely nothing to the table, but you say, quote, she is the table. That is the dopiest thing that I have ever heard. If she is any piece of the house, she is the toilet full of donkey dookie. She is just a lazy drunk 304 who you have to clean up after. It is time to wake up and leave and stop being a little weak-kneed wimp. You say that you don't want to date bigger girls anymore, but is it worse than this relationship? Big girls need love too. Thanks for staying until the end. Like, subscribe, and all that other crap below. Pretty please.